Hello students, today we are going to discuss on preparation of presentation skill. First we should know what is presentation skill. Presentation skill is nothing but an interaction with the audience, or you can say transmit the message with clarity, or you can say engaging the audience in the presentation and interpret and understand the mindset of the listener. So you should know the listener whom you are going to speak. Your message should be clear and there should be interaction between you and the listener. So we have to prepare for the presentation. It is nothing but you are going to communicate with the audience. So it requires preparation, right? So for preparation, first thing which you have to do is planning. In planning, first step you have to take is you have to take into consideration your audience to whom you are going to give the presentation. It can be a lecture, it can be a demonstration, it can be a speech, it can be selling a product. So who are your audience? Based on that, you have to prepare your presentation. So first thing you have to keep it in mind is your audience. Second thing, according to me, you have to keep it in mind where you are giving the lecture, whether it is in the class, whether it is in the auditorium, whether it is in the stadium. Based on that, you have to use the aids. And third thing, if suppose you want a choice is given on the topic, you should take the topic which is related, which you are interested, and audience also should be interested in that topic. Such topic you should choose, or if it is not in your hand, then whatever topic is given to you, you have to prepare for that. Another point which you have to keep it in mind is your objective of your presentation. Objective is nothing but what is your goal, and you have to keep it in mind the time given allotted to you. So to keep in mind the time allotted, you have to keep objective coincides. One statement you can say, or one line should be there which will be giving the objective of your presentation. After objective is completed, you have to think about the body. In the body, you have to again keep it in mind how much time you will allot for preparing the body of the presentation. Body is nothing but the supporting points which will be supporting your objective. It should be based on the facts, data, expert quotes. All these things you can use, but sometimes if you are doing it over, like facts you are giving more, data you are giving more, then the audience will get bored. So you can use story, because people are very much interested in stories. You can go for the stories. Next step you can go for is introduction and conclusion. How you are going to introduce yourself and how you are going to conclude. So in introduction and conclusion, what you will do is you have to attract the audience, because audience will be very much interested initial stage. If you are attracting them, how to attract? Suppose if I am telling in the night I am giving a presentation, if I am telling good morning, what will happen? The audience will get attracted. In the night, why he is telling good morning? Then you can say that I think my audience are fresh, because in the morning audience will be fresh, so that's why I am using good morning. Or you can start with a joke in a humorous manner, you can start, or you can introduce sharing a personal experience. After introduction, and your conclusion is also important. How you are going to conclude? Conclusion should summarize what you told already, or you can say tell them what you told again in a nutshell. Then how to do all these things? Three things we can use. Either we can go for memory technique, that is memorizing everything. In memory, if you are memorizing and if you are giving a presentation, one thing is you can say one advantage is you can leave the podium and there can be an eye contact with your audience. But one disadvantage is you may forget some important points. So better you can go for the text also, or you can say you can go for the notes. Notes is nothing but whatever important points are there, you will use the projector, or you can say on the screen you can tell them. So it will be quite natural when you are telling. But it is also having some disadvantage. Eye contact will be there, but little bit less compared to memory technique. Here you may lose your focus, because you will be concentrating more on whatever you have written. Your own, suppose you got some important point in between, you one point got clicked, but you are not able to tell because you have not prepared for that. Then you can go for the text. Each and every word you can write on the paper. After writing on the paper, you are going to read it out, but it looks odd, even though everything will be covered, but it looks very odd because there will be no connection between you and the audience, there will be no eye contact. So better you can use all the three method: memory technique, you can use your notes, you can use your text. So first 10 minutes and last 10 minutes you can use your memory. Then in between you can go for the notes, that is nothing but the important points, you can read it out. Then last one, that is text, that are nothing but your quotes, which should be as it is in inverted comma, that can be used here. So that will be your preparation. Thank you.